Hello Pisces, welcome to this reading. We're going to be taking a look at the energy and predictions for the sign of Pisces for the month of February. Now, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. All right, Pisces, let's go ahead and see what we have going on here for you. Now, in case you missed my last video, I have committed to doing tarot for the entire year. So do make sure you are subscribed if you want to get future updates from me. So I'll be here doing tarot. So expect a lot more readings from me, but that will be the last announcement I make around that because I am back. All right, let's go ahead and get all the cards out, make sure everything is in view. I do hope your year is off to a great start, Pisces. And all right. I think that's looking just about good enough to me. Energy on the bottom. You have the Seven of Swords. All right, so Seven of Swords is a card that can indicate some level of deception in life. Somebody could potentially not have your best interest in mind or at heart. That is the reality of life sometimes. But I think that if this is connecting to your situation, I do see some competition here showing up in the cards. And it's possible that you're dealing with a competitive person or you're in a competitive situation right now. And this might lead some people to act or behave a certain way. Now, on the other end of this, the positive end of the Seven of Swords, it could suggest that you're trying to build a strategy or a game plan to get through something or to work through something. Let's see what this might be about. So let me go ahead and put this here and then, all right, I am just really particular about the cards. All right, so what could this strategy energy be about? Well, so you have the Seven of Wands, which is a card of competition, right? And you also have this idea of needing to be bold and strong and courageous through the face of something or throughout something here with this Strength card. And so it's possible that for some of you, you are just dealing with a toxic person or energy in your life right now that you're being called on to, handle in the best way possible. In another way here, I do think that some of you are looking to game plan or put some movement or motion on your money at this time, as you do have this ace as well. We'll talk about that. Maybe some of you are looking at your retirement accounts or you're looking at your income and you're asking yourself, what can I do to get some movement on the money, right? Like see what you can do. You may also be looking into like interest-bearing accounts, such as like savings accounts that have high interest. These are some things that are coming into my mind. Like I think some of you are doing some financial planning or strategy here in February, but let's see if we can get some more details. So in the current situation or the overall situation, you do have the Strength card. So the Strength card is Leo energy. It is an energy of being courageous in the face of challenge or difficulty, particularly around competition in this case, or somebody who's just maybe a little shady or sneaky. The Seven of Swords can indicate shady or sneaky type of energy or that type of person. Again, also strategizing. But with this Strength card, you're asked to be fierce at this time, okay? And so at the end of the day, if somebody is dipping into that lower vibrational energy, that lower vibrational sphere, and you are doing everything that you know is right for you, I believe, this is what I believe, that the universe will reward you for being honest and for being for staying on the straight and narrow path, so to speak. And so there are times where in life where we really can only do the best that we can, and we kind of got to put it up to God or the universe or whatever you believe in to kind of help us, right? And as long as I almost feel like some of you, the advice here is almost like stay in your lane type deal. Like, and I mean that in a positive way. Like, do the things that you can do for yourself and your family at this time, and everything else will fall into place. Everything else will work out. But this is definitely when you're in a situation like that, it definitely takes courage to handle that type of person or that situation. And I think that's why this Strength card is showing up. In the first column, you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Hermit here. So going back to another timeline, if we get off that like toxic energy person timeline for a second here, with this Ace of Pentacles, it is a card that can indicate like planting financial seeds in your life. And as I look at this with the idea of strategy, I do think that some of you are looking to maybe see what you can do to set yourself up for the next couple years or the long term here, or maybe just the next, the year of 2025. It's still early, it's still green here in this year. And so some of you are just taking a look at your financial situation and getting inspired to take steps. Some of you, maybe there's also the word budgeting is coming into my mind here. It's interesting with this strength card. I remember I've in the past done the paycheck to paycheck thing. Like I've completely experienced that life when I worked in an office, and it's definitely a hard thing. But what I'm coming to here is I remember like it was an anxiety inducing experience just to look at my like inflow outflow. Like I remember like it took courage for me to just see put everything on paper, like exactly what I'm spending or exactly what I have. And there's something here that's coming to my mind, like some of you need or are going to be courageous around seeing what is in the bank account or seeing what is going out. So that way you can have more data to make a better plan or a better strategy around the money situation in your life. So take it easy on yourself, but also I feel like the cards are saying take that first step. If you haven't looked at your banking app or you haven't looked at like your financial software, like maybe use Mint, or I use Monarch. I can recommend Monarch. It's a software that tracks your inflow outflow, it tracks all your transactions. If you haven't looked at that, I feel like the cards are giving you the green light to just open up that app, take a look at it, be fearless, all of that type of deal. Now, if that's not resonating at all, I do think some of you are maybe trying to make some new investments. You have this death card. Yeah, you're looking to transform your money situation here. Okay, and this is ultimately going to be a really positive situation, as you also have the Six of Swords. We'll talk about that more, but it's going to take some courage to look at this situation. There could also just generally be a new beginning in money, in your money life. You then here have the Hermit, which talks about finding the answers from within, right? This is somebody who is also extremely wise. This is somebody who's extremely knowledgeable. People come to the Hermit for answers because they have probably experienced a lot more than other people. You can see the gray beard here indicating wisdom and their age. And I think that some of you here have accumulated, whatever your age is, some of you have accumulated some very serious and very real experiences in life, and this has created wisdom within you, and you can draw on that pool of wisdom to help yourself move forward. Speaking of move forward, you have the Six of Swords, the Strength card, and the Eight of Cups. So the Six of Swords is all about moving forward and going in this new direction, seeing what is out there, going to a new timeline. Now, this card can indicate like maybe some of you are moving or you're thinking about moving in the next couple months here, Pisces, for sure. It also represents kind of sailing away from the pain, sailing away from the old you. And I think some of you are creating a new version of yourself. You will always be you, but you've got this transformative energy with the Death card. That's a big card, okay? It's a very positive card. People don't always look at the Death card in a positive way, but it's a very positive card, and some of you are really creating a newer version of yourself, a version that you want to walk towards. And you also have this other energy here indicating that you're walking towards something with the Eight of Cups. This person has their back turned towards the disappointments, the challenges, the fears, the emptiness, the loneliness. They have their back turned towards that, and they're walking in the direction of the Nine of Cups, actually, which is the Nine of Cups represents basically total fulfillment in life, or it can be. It can be like a wish fulfillment or a wish come true. And for some of you here, I do think, it is, it does take courage to walk in the direction of your dreams. Many people choose to stay where they are and stay in the pattern that they've been in, the pattern that is not making them feel whole, that is not making them feel comfortable. And so for some of you here, you're taking that first step, you're taking that leap of faith into this direction that you really want to be going in. Now, in the final column, you have the Justice card, the Four of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. So, sorry if you can hear the dog. He actually has separation anxiety, so I'm very sorry. Try to help the dog in between the readings. Anyway, so with the Justice card here, you're really looking to strike a balance around something in your life. This can talk about needing to remove the blindfold and seeing your situation for what it truly is. Okay, the Justice card is basically like what you see is what you get. but this person needs to remove the blindfold so they can actually see what they get, right? It's this idea of also karma and divine balance, divine law and order. It is a card that can indicate legal situations. It's also Libra. But for some of you, this is a very clear message around, yeah, my intuition was picking up something about like you needing to open the app or open your bank account or something like this. Like some of you simply need to take that first step to see what is there, okay? And this might be as mundane as like, okay, how much have I spent in January? How much am I planning on spending in February? That takes courage, especially if you have like money anxiety or money fear. That takes courage. And so be gentle with yourself. But also, I feel like some of you need to see things for what it is right now. And it's okay if you are disappointed in what it is because you are taking the right steps to change that, right? And you are taking the right steps to move into this direction where you're like, okay, I'm not going to let myself continue to do this. I'm going to put myself forward, put myself in the best position to improve this situation. The Four of Swords may suggest that you need to be gentle on yourself. Okay, you need to take it easy on yourself while also taking the right appropriate action and take the right step into that direction that you want to go. And going back to this other timeline, I talked about it, the Seven of Wands can indicate competition. It's possible that some of you are, if the money stuff is not resonating with you, it's possible that some of you are just in this entanglement with another person or an organization where it's just so competitive. And again, I think walking the sort of straight and narrow path, doing the things that you know you need to be doing for you, that will pay dividends in your life. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at the oracle cards. Let's start to clarify this reading even more by pulling some oracle messages here. So let's see what we have. All right. So you have Hilarion, Divine Healing, honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal, your light can support others. And then you have one of my favorite cards. You have Lord Ganesh, Infinite Abundance, obstacles are being removed, spiritual support and connections are increasing. The best card for abundance in this oracle deck. I love connecting with the energy of Ganesh. Ganesh is, I had a chance to go to India last year, and what you'll notice is on the dashboard of basically any taxi driver, they will put a Ganesh figure on the dashboard, and that gives them courage. It's this idea of like, it gives them courage, it gives them spiritual support, right? And it also protects the taxi driver and the passenger from any sort of issues. It's this idea of removing any sort of potential obstacle in their way. In fact, I loved Ganesh so much during my time in India that I actually picked up this Ganesh, this wood Ganesh, and I have it with me. I have it here on the desk. Actually, astrologer, a Vedic astrologer I went to said I need a wood Ganesh and I should put it on the right side. I think he said right side. I hope he did. That's where I have it, on the right side of my desk when I work, to remove obstacles, to increase support for me. So I'll go ahead and put this here for this reading. Why not, right? And we can have, excuse me, we can have that during this reading. But some of you here, not only just abundance, but also removing the obstacles, which in your case, it may be as simple as just opening up that app, getting the information you need, or even doing the right things that you need to do to work through this competitive energy. And I would maybe call on this Ganesh energy at this time as well. You know what? I like it over here. I like it over here. All right. You also here have Green Terra, Supreme Protection. You are protected, cords are being cut, move beyond limitation and trust. And then you have Serapis Bay, Ascension, move into your true self, rise above the darkness, the light is here. All right, so you are just getting so much support from the universe around this situation. In whatever situation in your life where you feel like you need to have courage, the universe is giving you the green light, saying obstacles are being removed, the cords are being cut, go for it, right? This will really, really help you on your path. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at getting some of these messages. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify the tarot cards by pulling 9 more tarot cards to see if we can get some more messages for you here, Pisces. All right, I needed a shuffle there. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have. So you've got the 8 of Cups again, okay? So you have the 8 of Cups twice, wow. You then have the World, and you have the 2 of Pentacles here. So the Eight of Cups twice, like I said, some of you are really, really moving forward on something, okay? And you're deciding that you're no longer willing to keep yourself in a situation that makes you feel down. That is it. That is it. For some of you, this is connected, I think for a lot of you, this is connected to your financial situation. And I think some of you are like, I'm going to take the right steps for me, not for anyone else, for me. This can be as simple as just seeing what is there and seeing what is right in front of you. And this could also be like, okay, do I need to put my resume out? Do I need to fire my resumes out? Call on this idea of, if you want to, if you connect to this Ganesh energy, you could call on the Ganesh frequency to help you remove any obstacles that may be holding you back from realizing that job, or preventing you from looking at your accounts, or whatever it is. You also have the World here, which says that you will have a successful completion around something. This is a major completion actually in the tarot, because it's the final card. It's the final major arcana card in the tarot. And it says that you have gone a long way. You have gone on a huge journey. You've gone so far, and you can complete something in a big way here. So let's see what this might be around actually. So you have the Death card. You're undergoing a major transformation of you. You're going from the butterfly to the caterpillar. And on the other side of this, you will feel more complete. You will feel more whole. You have the Two of Pentacles. This is not surprising to me, okay? This is an energy I was looking to find. The Two of Pentacles can really indicate like a financial balancing that needs to happen. It can indicate inflow, outflow, money coming in, money coming out, this type of energy. And you have that here with the Hermit. And so it's one of those things where in your financial life, really only you will know the answer. Only you will know the answer here. Okay, we also have the Justice card, the Ten of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. So we have the Justice card twice. And remember, I love to see the Nine of Cups for you. So the Eight of Cups is the card that indicates you're walking towards the Nine of Cups, right? You even see it here in the illustration. I've talked about it, right? This person's setting off on a journey towards the Nine. Well, here you are. You will successfully see this wish that you want to come into your life. You will see this come in. But you must stay on the right path for you, right? There will be trials and tribulations. There will be challenges along the path towards the wish coming in. And it's important that during those times, you do not get knocked off your path. Easier said than done, but as long as you can stay on this path, which you know is right for you, this wish is being manifested for you big time with the World and the Nine of Cups coming in here. You then have the Ten of Swords, which is a completion around something. So the good news here is that whatever this shady, competitive type of energy is that's showing up in this reading with the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Swords, this competitive, shady, backstabbing type of energy, this is coming to a close, all right? It may have been challenging. In fact, it probably has been challenging with the Ten of Swords, but you have had the courage to work through this. And the Justice card coming in again, removing that blindfold and seeing things for what they are. You have the Page of Wands, you have the Eight of Swords, and you also have the Empress card. The Page of Wands is really just about potentially connecting on a great career opportunity for you in your life. So for some of you, you really are looking to fire off those resumes. You're looking to see what's out there in terms of the job market. And again, I think that you have some serious spiritual support around this, provided that you don't give up on something, right? Provided that you continue going forward. The Eight of Swords, again, it's this blindfold energy here. There's just something that you really need to see clearly at this time. That's what the cards are saying. And I think you should be gentle on yourself here as well, as the Four of Swords is with the Eight of Swords. The Empress would indicate that you have a major level of abundance available to you in your life. Remember, this doesn't mean like money coming from nowhere. It can indicate, though, that the seeds that you're planting now could really blossom into a beautiful harvest for you. And that you could really, 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 in the next couple months, maybe in this month, start to create something that can profit for you for a long time, or that can grow into something huge. On the bottom, you have the Nine of Wands here. So this is the thing. The Nine of Wands can indicate resistance in the tarot. It can say that you are basically at the finish line around something. And this is why I think the message that was coming into me was so important, which is like, you are clearly walking from this Eight of Cups to this wish in the Nine of Cups. This is like, you are either in this month or in the months that follows, you are creating some sort of wish that you want to see happen for yourself in your life. And I think in this month, you will decide to walk towards that. The path between point A and point B, 8 of Cups and 9 of Cups, there will be challenges and you will meet resistance here with this 9 of Wands. That's what this is saying. You will meet resistance. But with the Strength card anchoring this reading, you are being asked to not stop, right? Anytime you meet resistance, see what you can do to strategize, to plan, to work through this situation in a healthy and helpful way. And if you can continue to do that, you will see this wish come in. All right, let's go ahead and let's take a look at what I have for you here with the Kipper cards. Let's see what the Kipper cards are showing up to say. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have for you. All right, so you have the official person, false person, not surprised to see that, child, mature woman, concern, and courthouse. Let's get a clarifier on that courthouse. Okay. Some of you, the courthouse with the false person, it's almost like there is, maybe this, wow. So maybe some of you are involved in a legal battle here. Because the reason I say that is because you have the Justice card twice. Justice is probably the biggest indicator of legal situations in the tarot, in just the normal tarot. And then you have that here with the courthouse courthouse card. Maybe there's a video. I don't know why I said video. The courthouse card, which is a big indicator of legal situations, and this false person. Okay, so 7 of Swords, false person, 7 of Wands. It's almost like some of you feel like you know that something's awry or amiss here. And if you're still watching and you are involved in a legal battle, you know there's something a little bit wrong about this. And there's this feeling of like, is this unjust type of deal? This is definitely a combination that could indicate injustice, particularly as it relates to the legal system. And so for some of you, this is the situation that you're asked to have courage around. The official person energy is good because it's somebody who is well respected and regarded in their field. It's possible that you connect to a very prominent or a very knowledgeable legal lawyer or person in the legal fields. Wealthy man, this person is at the end of a successful trading day. And so going back, if we're getting off the legal timeline, if we're getting off the competitive energy, shady energy timeline, this card is indicated with investments and like the money accounts that you have. And I think that you have this with concern here. It's like maybe you have a big tax bill, or maybe there's something, there's some like taxes that you have to pay. But at the same time, I think that some of you are really, really, really looking to put movement on your money. And with the Thief card on the bottom here, wow. So you have definitely somebody, for some of you, and this is not going to be everybody. This is why I say take what resonates, drop what doesn't. For some of you, there is very clearly a person who is trying to harm you, or like when I say harm, I don't mean physically, but trying to win something over you, right? Like, so this could be in a legal situation, this could be in a family situation, in a state issue, but there is somebody who is toxic, okay? There's somebody who's really, really maybe even manipulating the scenario. There's somebody who's potentially gaslighting you with Thief, False Person, and 7 of Swords. And the cards here are saying, it's time to have courage, and do the things that you need to be doing for yourself. It's sort of like a help yourself type of energy. And you could do that potentially by finding a scholar, or what I mean by that is finding somebody in the legal fields or in whatever relevant field that is an expert. This is what I have here for you. Thank you so much for being here, Pisces. Hit subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll most certainly be talking to you again soon.